old bungee cord, because we're going to convince you to throw it away, because we have something called LoopRope. It is a multifunction, long tie-down fastening system. You're going to get 2 heavy-duty carabiners with this, and there are 3 colors for you to choose from, and this is my $20 bill alert for you this morning. Normally QVC would have sold this for $23. That is now $19 and change for the weekend, and I hate to say it, but in a couple hours the weekend's going to be over, so take advantage of it. Free shipping and handling, $3.50 in the savings column. Add that to the sale price, which will save you another $4. That's $7.50. We're saving 3 easy pays at $6.66. It comes in solid black, and everybody gets the same 2 carabiners. The orange, which is nice, and then this is the camo. Think about how many you want, because Sean Pickford, Mr. Do-It-Yourselfer around here, a DIY guy, I haven't seen these in a really long time.
Since last year,
yeah,
probably.
they sort of sell out, and then we don't see them again
That's
for a long time.
exactly what happened. So this year, 2 new colors, the camo and the black. So our traditional orange that we have, we've been on QVC now for over 7 years. So they're
Has it been that long?
It's been that long. I have my original one from 7 years ago. It's a little faded,
I have mine too.
but I use it all the time. I just moved my daughter down to Delaware. The only thing I could secure everything in that trailer I rented down with was loop ropes. Thank goodness I had multiple loop ropes. Her stuff didn't bounce around. It's great for the boat. It's great for the RV. It's great for hanging tools in this shed. It's great for any type of cargo. I used it as a quick fix dog leash because I forgot it the one day when I took the dog out in the car. So, so many different ways to use it that you're seeing here. Indoor, outdoor use. There's a 450-pound snap strength on each loop, okay? So they're really strong. Those carabiners are stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about them rusting or corroding. It's just a much better way to secure cargo than one of those, traditional bungee cords we're used to with that metal hook on the end that 9 times out of 10 comes loose.
Yeah. And you hope, or you're picking it up off
I got it
the
right
side
between
of the
the
road.
eyes one time trying to put a Christmas tree on top of the car. So I'm like, oh, this will work. And I pulled it, and next thing you know, it snapped loose. And I was seeing stars. I'm like, no, that wasn't the way to do it. This is a much better system. Why?
You guys are buying multiples in this, which is the thing to do. You know what, Frank, I do the same thing you do. Well, Frank uses a tarp over his firewood. I use the tarp over, I have a bigger, finally, I bought a bigger piece of furniture for my deck. And so how do you cover up, I don't want to take it apart, how do you cover up the patio? The tarp, and then this worked great. I covered up the fire pit at the same time.
Yeah, there's 10 loops on here. It's 5 feet long. And you saw that I put it around the handle over here to show you that I'm not using one of the carabiners on here. This is never going to come loose. I could break the table that we're on here before I'm going to snap the actual cord itself. So that's the great thing about it. Then I can loop it over. So in case you get something like you have cargo, and I'll just put this up here, I don't want this bouncing around in the back of the car. I want it secure.
Yeah,
I
or
love
the
my
back of your
little
truck.
Halo power station. So I would run this through there. Then there's little clamps on the side of the table. Now my cargo is safe and secure. It's not going anywhere.
No, you're not endangering any other drivers. The camo is almost gone.
Right.
Camo last call. Honestly, these fly out of here like nobody's business. If you want the black, the other new color, 1,500 remaining, and then the orange is most popular. That's the color I have.
Yeah, and I mean, whether
All
it's
works
securing
the same.
cargo in the car, so you can see I put that secure latch right here, because there's a little D-ring here. I ran it over here. Now the cargo's not going to shift. It's not going to move all over the place.
And it's not going to fly out of the back when you open up the gate.
That's it. So when you're tailgating or you're doing anything like that, great. For those of you that have a rack on the top, I get a 10-foot Christmas tree every year. I use 2 of these to secure it down, and the Christmas tree place says, wow, we should have a lot of those because they're so easy to use. Tools. I put some tools over on our little lattice there.
Oh, look at you. I never thought to do it this way. How did you do this?
So all I did was, again, I put the secure knot on the end here. I looped it through itself, came over here. I used one of the carabiners, now through the little loops here. So if I need to get the rake out, look how easy that is.
You're not struggling with it.
No, and it's not falling all over the place. I'm not tripping over it in the dark when I'm walking into the garage. So it can be tools, it can be skis, it could be in the laundry room, it could be in the shed. So, so many different ways to use this and secure whatever you want to do instead of just having those multiple cool, bungee cords. Yeah, that's my SUV right there. That's my Christmas tree from last year.
That's cool.
And I used 2 loop ropes. That was it. And we drove 15 miles to get it, 15 miles home. But it works so awesome that it keeps everything nice and secure. And it doesn't matter if it's raining, sleeting, snowing. It's made for the outdoor elements.
1,500 already spoken for. The camo gone, sorry. But you know what? They all work the same. So get the black, get the orange. Are you a boater? Are you someone who loves the great outdoors? How about all that stuff that you have? Did you see all the skis and everything else? The
Everybody
sports
has
equipment?
a garage full of stuff.
Right.
So it's a great way to get organized. If you're into camping, you have limited space, but you're always putting things up. Anybody that moves around ladders or things on the top of it,
I thought about buying
van or
this
a
for my
truck or-
nephew.
Oh, it's
Because
perfect.
he works out, he does all kinds of outdoor work for people and everything. This would be perfect.
Yeah, you can see that's how easy it is to secure. Again, the snap strength per loop is 450 pounds. The carabiners are stainless steel, so they're not going to rust or corrode. It does a fantastic job of securing carbo. And you don't need multiple lengths because you adjust it because of the 10 different loops on there.
To the job that it needs to do.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about it. So, I mean, all these different loops, you can adjust it wherever you need it. So I didn't need the whole cord. I got a little bit extra on the end over here. So you can see that's, you know, I got to the point where I needed, as opposed to saying, oh, that's not the right length. I got to find another cord.
Right.
This one does all of it for you because that's the way LoopRope was designed, to be multiple cords in one with multiple lengths with these 10 different loops.
This price going up at the end of the day. That free shipping and handling that we're loving goes away at the end of the day. So you're going to be paying, what, probably $7.50 more if you don't get it now. Buy as many as you need under $20. Nice to see you, Mr. Sean.
Great to see you as always.
Thank you. Likewise. All right. So let's check out what Monifa is doing, because I'm wearing a Graver dress, and Monifa is also talking about Graver, all free shipping and handling for everything on QVC, with rare exception on QVC.com and our app as well. So if you weren't watching earlier, here's a heads up on this one, because this tech sales spotlight